everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm gonna do something a little bit different. This was requested by Nada from Egypt, so thank you so much. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to our channel so you can see the new videos and the new content we put out. Today I'm gonna show you guys how I do my makeup. We are going to start with a clean face, which I've already washed and put moisturizer on my face. Then I'm just gonna take this primer and put it all over my face so my foundation will stick. And I just put it on the back of my hand here, about that much. I'm pretty oily and my skin is kind of oily, so this really helps make the makeup stay on. So I just put it on with a brush. I got a lot of suggestions from you guys for videos, so I'm gonna start doing some different videos on the channel. So you'll expect to see some different stuff than just Dexter, but don't worry, Dexter will still be on the channel. He's not going away from the channel. So I'm just about finished. We need a little bit more primer. Okay, so my foundation is next to put on. I'm just gonna quickly curl my eyelashes. I just do this right now so I don't mess up my foundation. Alright, eyelashes are curled. The foundation that I use is this one. So it has a little pump on it and it actually smells really good. I like it. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I have this brush here that I use for my foundation first. So we're just gonna brush this on and then I'll blend it out with a sponge in a minute. This is just to get like a base on there first. But yeah, if anybody has any like makeup tips for me, I'm all ears. Go ahead and let me know what some of your tips and tricks are. I'd be really interested to see. I'm kind of interested in seeing like how other countries do their makeup, because I know there's like different what's the word I'm looking for, like different ways that people and different styles that people use for their makeup. Like I tend to do things that are a little more natural and that just bring out like the color of my eyes, and that's about it. I don't do anything like super dramatic like what you can find on other YouTube channels. But I would love to see how you guys do your makeup. So if you like have any videos you want me to watch and I can maybe try to recreate the same look, that'd be really fun. That'd be like a fun idea for me. So just let me know if you guys are interested in seeing something like that, because I really enjoy, like, I enjoy learning about other cultures and seeing how other cultures do things. Like, it's something that I really enjoy as a person not on YouTube. I watch a lot of makeup tutorials and things like that myself. So if you guys are interested in seeing stuff like that, let me know and I could definitely do a video on it. I think it would be a lot of fun. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit more foundation. Get my sponge a little damp. I'm just going to take it and just kind of blend out what I've already done and make sure that there's no streaks. And just kind of put a nice layer on. No, I really enjoy doing my makeup, especially for the videos. It's because of quarantine, I haven't really been doing my makeup much, so it's a fun time for me to just put a little bit of makeup on and make myself feel a little prettier, you know, like I'm all made up and doing something. So put a little on my eyelids. Alright, and my neck. But yeah, I felt like this would be a fun video. Thank you again, Nada, for suggesting this video. I feel like it's a nice change of pace than just like watching me be a mom and do mom videos. I know that doesn't appeal to everybody. And there's some people that want to see other things, or want to know like more about American culture or something like that. So I'm more than happy to make new videos and do things a little different. So I just needed a little encouragement from everyone. So thank you again for all the suggestions. All right, foundation is on. What I do next is I have a concealer here by the same brand that makes the foundation. It's just a different formula. I like this because it covers up a little bit better. It's got a cute little tip to it, so you can like get under your eyes really well, especially if you don't sleep like me because I have a baby. It's really a nice wand to use. So I'm just gonna put some under the eyes. There we go, make 2 triangles. Just gonna do like some war paint almost, it seems like. I put some on the forehead. I'm gonna cover that pimple again, put some on the redness on my chin, and then I put a little bit down my nose, right there. And anywhere else there's redness, I usually just put a little bit on. Perfect. All right. Now we're gonna blend it in. So we're gonna blend this in so it covers everything we don't wanna see. All right, blend the forehead. And under the eyes. This is the hardest part for me because I feel like my sponge is too big to fit in here, but a brush just doesn't do it right, you know? So kind of go all over the eye because my eye tends to be pretty dark because I don't sleep well with the baby at night. There you have it. One side done. Let's do the other side. Same thing. Okay, so that's all the liquid stuff that's gonna go on my face in terms of like face makeup. This is a very time-consuming process sometimes, but I mean, when you look nice in a video, it's kind of worth it. Okay, now that the foundation is on, I'm gonna put a powder on so it kind of makes everything stick to my face so it doesn't crease or rub off later. So I have this setting powder. So most of these things, for anybody curious, I got them at Sephora. Some of these things I got at Sephora, some of them I got at the grocery store, some of them I got at Ulta, which is another makeup store here. But all I do, this powder goes everywhere. I just open the top up like this and take the lid. I don't know if you can see any of that coming out of there. So I just take a fluffy brush. This one, it's a little dense. I like it though because it really puts the powder where I want it. So we have about that much, and I just dab it under my eye especially and get the foundation to stick there. All the powder's everywhere. Ugh. Okay. This side, same thing. Perfect. And then I just put a little on top of my eyelid because I want that foundation and everything I put on there to stay, because when I put my eyeshadow on, I don't want it to crease. So here we have it. Eye part's done. Now I'm just gonna put this all over the rest of my face so my foundation will stay in place whenever I put the other powders and stuff on. And I just kind of brush it all over my face. Well, I'm like struggling today. Good grief. Normally, I think it's maybe because I'm filming that it's not going as good as planned, but normally I don't have this many problems. It's because everybody's watching me. I'm like struggling a little bit. Okay, so the next part that I do is this bronzer. So this is one of those ones that I got at like Ulta or the grocery store. I like it. It's not too dark, so I can still use it as a bronzer. I like to use it as a little bit of like a contour, so I can kind of make my face appear a little thinner and a little less round and childlike. So I take this big fluffy brush and I just dip it in here a couple times, and then I pinch the brush like this so that I can get it on the side of my cheek. I'll show you. So like about here, and I just kind of brush up into my hairline a little bit, and then I just like let it go so I can just kind of diffuse it and make it a little less harsh, if that makes sense. Yeah, do any of you other ladies have issues with like your skin breaking out with like acne after you've had makeup on? I try not to leave my makeup on too long, and I wash my face every day, but like after I wear makeup, like I'll get such bad like acne, especially in here, and I don't know what's going on. Like I don't wear makeup very often, I don't leave it on too long, so if any of you ladies have tips or tricks on how to like, I don't know, prevent that from happening, or like to get your breakout to go away quicker, I would love to know. Just because it's such a pain. Like I spend so much time like cleaning my face and taking care of it, which I could do a video on that all on itself. Like if you guys want to see like my skincare routine, it's not too fancy, but I mean it works for me. So if that's something you guys want to see, just let me know and I'll be happy to make a video on it. So we can see, you know, how someone else does their skincare routine. I feel like that'd be fun. And then I go back with that same brush that we used for the translucent powder and just kind of go over it, just kind of smooth it out a little bit so it doesn't look like I just rubbed dirt on my face. I've had that happen too. No, I learned a lot of like makeup tricks from like beauty YouTubers and like beauty videos on YouTube. And I feel like sometimes they can be super helpful, and then other times I just feel like, I don't know, like they're just over the top, or it's like a look I would never wear. So I kind of wanted to do something that maybe you'd be interested in wearing yourself maybe. So next we're gonna do is the eyebrows, finally. I'm not gonna pluck them, that hurts, and I just don't have time to sit there and fix this mess. So I have two options for doing my eyebrows. So this is a pomade or like a cream sort of eyebrow paste thing. I don't know what you want to call it. I guess like an eyebrow color cream. Usually I just go in with this like teeny tiny little Sephora brush. It's used for eyeliner, but it actually works really well to do your eyebrows, especially with the gel, the cream stuff. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be true to myself and be lazy. I have, this is just a little sample my mom gave me, but it is a brow, almost like a mascara. It's got the same wand as a mascara. It's this little teeny tiny wand, and you just brush it through your eyebrow. You don't even have to like sit there and comb your eyebrow to the right shape or anything like that. You just use the wand, and I'll show you here in just a second. So I just brush it through. All right, eyebrows are done. And I got off topic, I forgot. I needed to do my blush. See, this is what happens. Like I have an audience, so like now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like under a microscope. So hold on a second. So I use this blush. So I just take this really nice fluffy angled brush here, and I just dip it in here a little bit. And then just put it on the tops of my cheeks up into my hairline, and then bring it forward onto the top of my cheek like this. And do the other side. It just kind of brings some like life back into your face after you just take all the color out of it. A little bit more, and then sometimes if I'm feeling adventurous, I just put a little bit on my nose and across my cheeks like that. I've always done it like that. I just feel like it's like a cute way to make your face have some warmth and glow, and it's like kind of innocent almost, like it's like you're blushing. It's really cute. I like it. Alright, so face is now completely finished. Eyes and lips are the only things I haven't done yet, and usually by this point I use a setting spray. So this one is one of my favorites actually. So I got this one at Sephora, and I just sit here and then I just kind of let it air dry before I begin. So it just kind of like sets what I already have on my face, because I have a lot of powder and things on my face, so it just kind of like makes everything blend together a little bit better too. So I'll let this dry, and then we're gonna work on the eyes. We are going to do a simple eyeshadow look for the eye that you can use for any occasion. I just do it because I like my makeup to be more simple when I do videos. So I'm gonna use this little palette that I got here. I got this one at Ulta as well. But yeah, it smells like peaches. I really like it. So I'm just gonna take this big fluffy brush and dip into this color here, if you guys can see that. Dip into that one until I have a nice bit of color on it. So crease is done. Now we're gonna do the lids. We're gonna take this flat-headed brush right here, and I'm gonna dip into the second color here. I don't know if you guys can see that really well. Dip into the second color. It's got kind of like a glitter to it, which I like, and I'm just gonna put that all over the lid. And then this is what I end up with. So next I'm gonna do the outer corners of my eye. Okay, so I'm gonna take this color here. It's also another shimmery color. It's like a light shimmery brown color. Get it on just like this outer portion, and I just do a little tapping. Mostly I try to keep it in the crease. So basically just like a little circle, like a little circular area here is where I try to go with it. That part is done. It's not too bad. Definitely not my best work, but we'll work with it. We'll work with it. Okay, so last step. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna use this little kind of fluffy brush. And we're gonna go in with the very first color here. And get some on the brush. And then I'm gonna do my inner corner here and here, and then I do right underneath the brow bone. It's kind of like a highlighter, but it's not shimmery or bright. It's just kind of like a matte color. So go in here and I just use it to kind of like brighten up these areas a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do the underneath of my lash line here, like this. Perfect. Okay, so now the eye makeup in terms of eyeshadow is done. Let us do the eyeliner. So I have, this is from Sephora. It is their fine line eyeliner pencil. It's got a felt tip on it. So I just go along the lash line in like the finest little line that I can, just to start out with. And I apologize if I'm like really quiet during this part. I'm trying to concentrate to get that wing right. So I just follow the lash line, and then I'll scoot a little closer so you guys can see what I'm about to do. In case anybody's ever wanted to learn how to do the cat wing or like the winged eyeliner and can't do it, I'll give you a good trick. Here we go. You follow your natural line for your eye and kind of swing it up. So now you have this line, right? You're gonna take your liner, touch your tip, bring it back down. Now you have this empty space to fill. You're gonna fill that in with this, and then you're gonna thicken the line at the front, like the inner corner of your lashes. So I'm gonna do that right now. So I just kind of let that dry a little bit, and then we're gonna move on to mascara. That'll be the last part for the eyes, and then I'm gonna do my lipstick. So this is my favorite mascara. I have used this mascara for a very long time. Not this bottle, but just this brand in general. It is Benefit, they're real. I love the wand on it. It's like a plastic flexible one, and then the tip of it has like little prongs sticking out in different directions so you can get in the inner corners and stuff. I love it, and it makes your eyelashes look fake, basically. So I don't like doing fake eyelashes, so I don't ever do them. I just use this. Mascara? No mascara. Now we're gonna do the lips. So I think we're gonna go with this one today. This is definitely a favorite. Okay, so I always start on the top and then do the bottom. And that's the whole look there. Last part of this is, remember our friend, the setting spray? So I'm gonna put some of that all over so this whole look will stay. And then this is how I do my makeup for a video. So let's do some spray. Okay, and then we're just gonna let this all dry. All right, so this is the completed look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.